Alright, guys. Well, before I ended the stream, I took over back the castle, so I think I'm just gonna go to the glowing sea and do some more shit. I don't know. I have so many quests. So yeah, let's go, guys.
Howdy, General.
I'm glad you're here. We've been having some trouble.
Uh-huh. Tell me what's going on.
They showed up in force a few days ago. There were too many of them. We had to give them what... They said as long as we kept paying them tribute, they'd leave us. At least we know where they're hiding out. Here, I'll mark it on your map.
Don't worry. Well,
Thanks.
Well, hey there. Been a long... Nice and quick. You can trust me. One you walk away from. Not doing them much good at this point. Be on the fritz.
That was the 5 times. All 5 of them. Get it? Because it's, well, funny? Sort of? No. No. Okay. Not really. So, some recent activity in, here, in Diamond City that you might want to know about. I've heard, it seems that Nick Valentine is looking into some former residents of Diamond City. There was a house it was in the West Stands, and there was a guy and a kid living there, and they didn't really bother anyone, but, well, I guess maybe there was something funny about the whole thing, and I mean weird funny, not funny. Sort of scary, but, well, I don't really know much more than that. I guess if the guy who's living with him, you should tell Nick, or the guards, or maybe both. This is Civilization by,
Can't break the code.
Danny Kaye.
Won't be able to hack this.
Nothing there now.
Hey.
The jet will be jittery. Who's there?
Huh?
Something out. Hey, let me ask you something.
Sure, ask away.
It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Huh. You're a tougher nut than I thought. Tougher than I was. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some... Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing, just stumbled on it. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero. Offered me a place in town. Lots of folks. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
Was it hard settling?
Yeah, they sure didn't make... I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's hand. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the Synth, but it was Nick the Detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
Someone there?
Find him!
hell was that?
Come on.
Hey,
I'm all ears. Here's what I've got. Someone was expecting
Seems to be growing well. Hey,
So that was Billy Holiday. Billy is spelled with an I and an E.
So can we stop worrying about paying tribute to those raiders?
they won't be bothering you again.
Thanks.
Hey, you seen the, well, there's this article in, the newspaper. Public occurrences.
Crop's been growing pretty good lately.
It's something. I mean, I'm not saying anyone is a sin, you know. I'm not saying it's correct at all. And, you know, of course, the mayor, I mean, I was, I've asked to read, I have a statement from the mayor's office. You know, it's, well, I mean, it just says here, there's, nothing to worry about, that it's, you know, safe and all, everybody. Kind of. It's crazy stuff, right? I mean, weird. Anyway, it's, well, it's something to think about, I guess. This here, these, okay, it's Cole Porter, I guess. That's fun.
We got trouble. All right. Still in one piece.
Suppose someone... bothering anybody now.
Connie L.
Hey there.
With,
We did it! I was afraid we were making a mistake trying to stand up to those
Rocket
bastards.
69.
But the Minutemen came through for us.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
So the Minutemen are out there doing in the Commonwealth. What kind of things, you ask? Well, I will tell you. I have heard that they have taken over the castle, which I guess was theirs a long time ago, but hasn't been for a while. It had been full of fish, or monsters, or monster fish, maybe. I don't know. Not relevant. The Minutemen are there now. That's good for them, and I guess for everyone else too. So, yeah. How about some music? Up next, Fall Out Through the Fallout. Is this the name of the song? I'm not recommending it as a course of scientifically recommended action.
I taught those raiders a lesson. They won't be attacking another settlement again.
That's good. I hope I live to see the day when people... I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements. In the meantime...
Right. Remember that settlement that was asking for help? All safe and sound again.
Good. This is how we're gonna take back the...
Please, just... I need to be alone right now.
Mama Murphy.
I told you Sanctuary would grow. Come back for the site? I need Med X.
Yeah, here you go.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
I see you. The mighty hunter. Only what you're hunting ain't an animal. But what's this? I see... He says Z247, initialize factory reset, authorization code Zeta 53 Kilo. And then he falls, and he's still. I can't.
Uh-huh. Hey.
Come back later. Need to rest before the site can help you again.
What are you building?
Most people are good at breaking things. I enjoy putting them back together.
What do you need, General?
Dance?
Are you ready to head up to the ship?
Of course I am. I've never seen anything so impressive.
Takes your breath away, doesn't it? We call our ship. If she's here, Elder Max...
Gonna be a quick war with that thing on our side.
Yeah, but for who? That's the plan. If history's proven anything, it's that an overwhelming show of force has a chance of... I don't know where you're going, but if you want to remain a part of the Brotherhood, I'd get back here.
Billy Ward and the Dominoes. Not just Billy.
Paladin Dance.
Are you ready to head up to the ship?
Of course I am. I've never seen anything so impressive.
Takes your breath away, doesn't it? We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount... If she's here, Elder Maxon's...
After rolling that thing in, you've certainly started a war.
No one brings that much firepower without plans. If history's proven anything, it's that an overwhelming show... Besides, why should we hold back when we have something like that? That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Here's a thing. A sort of note, I guess, from a sponsor here in Diamond City. And I'll just read it. The Colonial Tap House wants to remind everyone that you are not welcome there. Upper Stands residents only. Ella Fitzgerald has a happy song about being mad.
Flying around in a 200-year-old aircraft? What could go wrong?
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals.
The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. But they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. We're on final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions.
she is. It's been far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Something?
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted, and welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I field promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Pridman and await further instructions.
Yours in? Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin. So, you're the one Paladin dances to.
Uh-huh. Looks can be deceiving.
Which is precisely why I personally insist on scrutiny. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of... The Brotherhood of Steel is... As the captain of this vessel. Understood?
Uh-huh. Absolutely.
Good. That's all. Your orders are to proceed to the command. If you have any questions...
Mm-hmm. I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over. Dismissed, Initiate.
Welcome aboard. Elder Maxon is holding his address inside the command deck.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction, and most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our beneath the Commonwealth. There is a cancer, known as the Institute, a malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth.
Hey,
a robotic
what's the
abomination
plan?
of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human.
Hey, Valentine.
Something up?
Notion that a machine could be
Your
granted
thoughts?
free
The Brotherhood has some pretty strong feelings.
and like the
That's all for now.
Sure.
It has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam! Ad Victoriam!
I prefer laser weapons myself. It's a cleaner shot, and it leaves that memorable ozone smell behind.
Hey, boy. Everything okay, boy?
Watch your step on the flight deck. It's a long way down.
Elder.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Com.
I can see that. They're playing with fire and we need to...
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be...
Don't worry. I'm convinced.
Paladin Dance's report, and he concludes, seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers. Therefore, from this moment forward, and befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor.
I'll do my best to live up.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're welcome aboard the Prydwins.
Sure. Sir.
Take some time to familiarize yourself with the ship. Then meet me on the flight deck for your mission.
Getting a bit of a twitch on Prop 3.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight. Congratulations on the promotion.
Roy Brown, again.
I believe we're due for a bit of a chat after you've spoken to Elder Maxine and Paladin Dance.
So how did it look out there?
Paladin Dance.
We've got a lot of
There
work
you
ahead
are.
of us, brother.
How did it go with Elder Maxon?
I was very impressed with him. He seems...
Exactly. Without... I just hope you appreciate how much... Not to put too fine a point on it, but it...
I won't let you down.
Good. Now, in order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn... Since I've been official...
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
Coming to you from, the Jewel Green... the Great Green Jewel of the Commonwealth. It's Diamond City Radio.
There. Try it now.
This is Civilization by...
So, you're the new recruit I heard about.
Sounds like you're...
I'm not disappointed, just surprised. You don't look like one of... Anyway, since you came down here to meet... My name's Ingram. And this... If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Prydwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone...
Sounds like you have a pretty full plate.
Played. Hell. I have a whole tape. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6... And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to.
Actually, you seem to be getting...
I suppose it's better than the altar. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, now, if you'll excuse...
Give me a laser rifle and my power armor.
Hesitating to pull the trigger on any of the Commonwealth.
Time to suit up.
If you need it, there's shelter and supplies.
Step forward,
Police
Knight.
Station in Cambridge.
Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't fight.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. And this is the stuff, the powers that... If you need to stock up on supplies...
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable type. When I tell most the good news, yeah, mostly... Of course,
I could use some extra caps.
you need them. It just involves... And since... After you're... In the meantime,
Excuse me, Proctor Tegan.
remember, come find me when you're done meeting the rest of the crew.
Can you believe Sid replacing humans with exact duplicates?
Captain Cade?
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you...
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a first question. As a child...
There wasn't that much radiation around.
Before the bombs, you were a Volt. You're probably healthier. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Okay, second. Have you ever had, or...
Never been seriously.
Good, good. Third question. Have you ever had sexual relation? Very well. Last, would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the brother?
Nope, no problem.
Excellent. You'll fit. Excellent. I think I see no reason to prevent. If you ever need medical.
Quinlan?
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down.
I think you're confusing me with someone else.
Perhaps I need to rummage through the supply bins since it's obvious that you aren't who I was.
Sure. Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so you were next to him.
Ah, yes. Under normal circumstances.
Right.
However, unfortunate.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the I'm authorized to pay you. And if you wish to be in any event, it was a pleasure to meet you.
You familiarized yourself with the Prydwen's crew.
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it. Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's in having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell it. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile. I want you to head over there. Wipe out everything. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, the Brotherhood cannot...
It'll be a play.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong. And wipe. Dismissed.
I'll try to keep him in your sight. Hightail it back to the Prydwen for repairs.
need to get out of this radiation.
That was Anything Goes by Cole Porter. That was Anything Goes. Here's the thing. A sort of note, I guess, from a sponsor here in Diamond City, and I'll read it. Squatters own a piece of Diamond City history and then beat people to death with it. Worry, worry, worry. That's, I mean, that's the song by the Free Sun. Play it next week now. Worry.
Watch your step.
Yes.
Quite a bit of debris.
Let's play, little human! You humans, so stupid!
Remain vigilant.
Paladin.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Absolutely. Wiping them out was a pleasure.
I wish all of mankind shared your sentiment. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this mess. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand.
Don't apologize.
Thank you, brother. Anyway, what's important here? You should head back up. Dismissed.
No matter how many battles we win, there's always...
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, I try to supply my soldiers with the best. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system. So
Where can I get more signal?
I'd use the supply I gave you sparingly. These devices are far more complex than a standard. Should you need more, you should acquire them from Proctor.
Will the vertibird stay and help me fight?
I'm afraid I can't spare a fully armed gunship for this task. A standard transport will have to suffice. Of course, nothing stopping you from using the door gun while in flight.
Thank you, Elder.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're an even greater talent. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental.
That was the ink spots with "It's all over but the crying," because that part never, well, it never really stops. I mean, the song ended, ironically, but the crying mentioned in the song never stops.
Taking on a death claw without backup is a great way to get yourself killed. I can't believe Superman is human.
The human-looking synths are the worst. They hide in plain sight.
Well, the Brotherhood's got a lifetime supply of nuclear ordnance thanks to you. I expect...
I'll take a look.
Be my guest.
The Minutemen are out there doing things in the Commonwealth. What kind of things, you ask? Well, I wouldn't tell you. I have heard that they
Carry food with you. Ends up being some pretty
Just fixed a few power armor mods and gave them to Tegan. You might want to check them out.
If you need a lift down to the airport, just grab a ride on the vertibird transport.
Hi. Hail, Knight.
Lancer Captain Kells is one of the finest officers I've ever had the pleasure of serving under.
I'm proud to be serving under Elder Maxon. I had enough of Lyons and his foolish ways.
Yeah?
Carla,
Hey there. Trading?
I'll take a look, sure.
Here's what I got.
Hey, Carla.
You again. Here to trade?
I'll take a look, sure.
Always happy to make...
Yeah?
Let's trade.
I know I'm not the only person here who's lost someone. I miss him so much.
Hey, now that you're back here in Sanctuary, how would you like a job?
Well, look at the two of us here in Sanctuary. Prepared for the future. They didn't tell me much. Vault Tech. Just to make sure everyone filled out their forms. I was supposed to win a pack of steak knives.
I just want to trade a few things.
You have no idea what it's been like scrounging around for 2 centuries with this ugly mug.
I just want to trade a few things.
Here's a thing.
Look at you.
A sort of note,
2
I guess,
centuries.
from a
and
sponsor
your
here
skin
in
is
Diamond City,
smooth
and I'll just read it. The Colonial Tap House wants to remind everyone
Mama Murphy.
that you
We're gonna
are
need a
not
heavy
welcome
hitter
there.
for the site to keep
Upper
working,
Stands
kid.
residents.
Uh-huh. Here. Go easy.
Wow. Forgot how strong.
Uh-huh.
I see you surrounded by outstretched hands. Everyone needs your help. And whether you want it or not, you're gonna... Oh, God.
Right. Hey.
Tired. The sight takes a toll on... You'll find what you're looking for. I know it. I'm all right, kid. Just need to take it easy before using the site.
Yes?
Carla.
Need to pick something up? Road's pretty long from here.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Always happy to make a sale.
Did we miss all the fun? We saw your flare. Came as quick as we could.
Minutemen are always ready to help.
Excuse me.
We saw your flare. Came as quick as we could.
done this hundreds of times. Disappearing act, huh? Ain't personal. It's you or me. I need some goddamn fire support!
What the fuck was that?
Hey! Who's there? Playing games with me, huh?
Roy Brown, again. Plenty of his records survived, somehow. Diamond City Radio.
I got your back! Move it! Ow! You killed him! Ah!
Got it.
Disappearing act, huh?
This is gonna be fun!
Excellent.
Food on you better be worth it.
You gotta reload sometime, asshole!
I'm gonna tear
yourself. What kind of things, you ask? Tell you. I heard over the castle, which I guess was theirs a long time ago, but hasn't been for a while. It had been full of fish or monsters. Not relevant. The Minutemen are there now. That's good. I guess. So, yeah. How about? Next one. You make a song called Rocker 69, and I just can't.
Nice. There we go.
I hope you're buying
Uh-huh. Sure. Let's take a look.
each one.
I got your costume, Kent. And some other goodies you might like.
There she is, pretty as the posters. The Silver Shroud costume herself. And memorabilia, too?
Here you go.
After all these years, the I'm just not Silver Shroud.
Right. Come on. Don't sell your...
I got you up for being the Silver Shroud?
Uh-huh. Looks like I get to be...
The costume? Here's some calling cards. Time to fight crime!
Sure.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is...
Kent.
I'll call in any bad guys I see.
Today's episode,
Sadly.
a slaying in Scully Square.
Just down this alley.
Well, well, well. Looks like someone got lost on the wrong side of the tracks.
Yeah, wrong side of the tracks. I'm just meeting a friend. No business of yours. Perhaps I'll just call him.
Ooh, enjoying
now,
yourself
if
in good
you'll
neighbor?
excuse me.
It's a heck of a town.
Not
ain't
so fast, fancy pants. Your wallet and that snazzy briefcase you're carrying. Hand 'em over, now.
I most certainly.
Calling all Silver Shroud
Can't
fans.
believe it.
A once-in-a-lifetime
Just
announcement.
like Sammy, too.
The
Sure
Silver
as hell
Shroud
didn't act
returns
like
and he's gonna clean up the
Institute
streets.
thinks they can replace people with synths
Everyone
in this
heard
town.
how Wayne Delancey
They got another thing
murdered
coming.
Miss Selmy and her
What am I
kid
gonna tell his
over a few lousy caps. Death is coming for you, Wayne.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, the mystery of Mayor Murphy.
Friend of the show, Jerry, is here.
Is this thing on? Hello? Hello?
It's on. We're recording in here. Aw, man.
Got a reason to be bothering me.
Silver
I just had to
Shroud's
shoot up a
dispatched
sim
justice
body
already.
snatcher over here.
Miss Selmy has been avenged.
Shit, the shroud off Wayne?
He was a synth?
Yeah,
This guy's actually...
unbelievable, huh? Sammy was fine a few days ago, and then bam,
He's acting funny, gives up cigarettes, the booze, stops cheating on his wife. I mean, the man wasn't a saint, but he was who he was, you know. The Institute ain't got no right to replace him with a synth double. Look, we gotta clean up here.
Even with his garbage chems, he's just
Hey,
breaking into
just your
cabs.
friendly neighborhood watch.
You hear that?
Shooting down
Sounds
Institute
like the Silver
spies
Shroud
as
has
they
another
crop
bad
up.
guy to deal with.
Why?
Glad you took care of him.
This
Thanks.
Shroud guy, he's gonna muscle in on the chem trade now?
No.
Now I see
He's
a
gonna
lot
do
of
something
great
about
stuff
it. AJ's selling the kids. And his chems have killed people.
And? I don't get it.
We can't let AJ kill kids.
Whatever.
Galaxy News Radio. When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud.
Hey, you.
Silver Shroud's
Looking
bringing
for
justice to
work?
good neighbor. You bad guys better look
What
out.
kind of work?
It's good
Now,
work.
special update.
Under the supervision.
If you don't mind a little manual.
Sure.
I'll give you 50 caps to
Same
start.
Kendra who bombed Little Joe
Interested?
Shack killed 4 innocent drifters.
I'm gonna need more to go on here.
There's a project I'm working on. So little discretion is called for. I got a delicate house of cards going here. You know?
You can do better than that.
Trust me, there will be much more later on. Just take the 50 caps.
Shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is
I'm in.
That's what I like to hear. Let's go inside. I'll give you the lowdown.
Come on, Dollface. It's right through here.
Aw, gee, Polly. I ain't never been in a secret gangster hideout before.
What the? Paulie, you dumb jamoke. What's the big idea? Bringing a dame into our hideout. Into my hideout. Now relax, boss. She's all right. Ain't you all right, Wendy? Cindy? Yeah.
It's Candy. And yeah, of course I'm all right. I'm just a young, dumb girl in love with a handsome, dangerous man.
Hancock says newcomers are welcome in the third rail.
All right. The skirt can stay, but close that door. Last thing we need is...
Hold
The
up.
Silver
Wanna hear this
Shroud
song?
infiltrating your nefarious lair.
Say I'm surprised to find you in a dump like this, McReady.
I was wondering how long it would take your bloodhounds to track me down, Winlow. It's been almost 3 months. Don't tell me you're getting rusty.
Should we take this
Quite
outside?
right, you
It ain't like
custodian
that.
of criminality.
I'm just here
For
to
I
deliver
am
a
not
message.
Candy, the
In case you
captivating
forgot, I left the
companion.
Gunners for good.
Yeah,
It is
I
I,
heard.
the
But
mistress
you're
of
still
mystery.
taking jobs in the
I have
Commonwealth.
clouded Polly's
That
paltry
isn't going to
perceptions
work for
to
us.
gain
I don't
access
take orders
to your
from you.
den of depravity.
Not anymore.
Sorry, boss.
Why don't you
I
take
had
your
no
girlfriend
idea.
and walk out of here while you still can?
Your
What?
mistake is our game.
Tell me we don't have to listen to this shit. Listen up, McReady. The only reason we haven't filled your body full of bullets is that we don't want a war with Good Neighbor. See, we respect other people's boundaries.
Okay.
We know how to play the
Okay,
game.
listen.
It's
Whatever
something
you
you
want,
never
Silver
learned.
Glad to have
Just don't
disappointed you.
kill me, too.
You can play the tough guy all you want. But if we hear you're still operating inside Gunner territory, all bets are off. You got that?
You finished?
Yeah. We're finished. Come on, bud.
Why the joviality baby? I, the Silver Shroud, have got you dead to rights. Yet you persist in this mindless guff.
Ah, brother. All right, the skirt can stay, but close that door. Last thing we need is...
The Silver Shroud. Infiltrating your nefarious lair.
Holy cannoli! It's the Nightmare of Night, the Deceptive Detective, the Dark Dick! Paulie, you idiot! You were duped! That's no...
Alright guys, you in the live stream. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.
I am not Candy, the captivating companion.